welcome to this look at the Toyota Prius. This is the first video. This is a complete look around the inside of the car and a test of all the equipment. First of all, introduce myself. My name's Josh Nicholas. I'm a Christian studying at Mattersey Hall Bible College. I say that because I think you buy a car off a person, not off anything else, first of all. And just to give you some idea of my credibility, if you like, I've been buying and selling cars now for many years. I just do it as a way of making a couple of £100 a month just to help pay my way through Bible college. So yeah, any questions you have about the car, please do just email and ask. We're very open to part exchange, cash either direction, cars or bikes. And yeah, let's have a look at the car. So there are two remotes. This is the key and the remote all in one sort of thing. So if you unlock, there's a flash from the lights and it unlocks. So jump in. The key goes inside the slots just here. It'll start to beep because the door's open. Now if I then put my foot on the brake, press the power button, the car will start. You can call it that. It doesn't actually start, but it certainly turns on. It's obviously battery. Now let's just go through some of the items. Now the steering wheel is pretty incredible. It has control for air conditioning on and off, temperature. You can change the mode of what you're doing with the stereo. The stereo is absolutely excellent. We'll go into that a bit later. It's a full JBL system, which is one of the upgrades of the T4 model. Yeah, there's all these controls in here. I'll just check the stereo out first. So that changes the track. There you go again. And then if I do a long press on the steering wheel, that changes the actual CD. As you can see, it's now just picked up CD1. There are only 3 CDs in it, it's showing. It does hold 6 CDs, but it's a 3 discs just in at the present. There you go. Now you can then use again the steering wheel to show the information of what's going on with the car. Click info and it'll instantly tell you what the consumption is, what your average consumption is, what's happening with at the moment. The engine's just switched itself on to recharge the batteries, just so we're not killing the car. And it does all this automatic. You don't have to have anything to do with any of this. Completely and utterly happens without you having to mess around at all. So let's take this off so you can see it more clearly. It's okay. The clocks are in front of you. That's effectively your dash, so you can see the overall mileage there. And these are the trip. As a trip for A and B, so you've got 2 stages of trip there, and you can change from kilometers an hour to miles per hour, this being a digital dash, and that's just here. The display, you can change the information about the display, brightness and contrast. You can turn the screen off completely should you be not wanting to see anything anymore, if you've been driving a lot at night and you basically just don't want to know of anything. Climate control, full thing on here. Auto on and it will sort itself out. Turn the air conditioning on and it's bringing down the temperature now. Turn the temperature up, and again you can do all that through the steering wheel column here, so you see the temperature going up there. Again, a very nifty thing, having everything on your steering wheel. It takes me getting used to having everything here actually, but once you got used to it, it's absolutely brilliant. You just don't need to take your hands off for anything. Rear demist, front demist, recirculate the air in the car if you get in traffic. This is here for a telephone kit that can be added by Toyota. I think it's about £200. And you can change from CD to radio, and there's also an auxiliary in as well, so you can put your iPod directly into the car, which is pretty handy. So let's have a quick look around at the parts of the vehicle. This is on, so that means that when you turn this, it'll turn itself on automatically. That works perfectly well. Map left-hand map light, central light, also it's on the door, so the door. See that comes in and out. Dims in and out nicely. Again, stroke working perfectly. So it should be. All the windows. Let's do the passenger window. Nice and fast, obviously. I can do more from here actually. So let's look at the rear. And then finally the back drives, which is always hard to do when I can't see what I'm doing. There we are. And obviously the drivers. Now the drivers is the only one that's an automatic, so one press up and down if you want it. Just squeak, just a wash. You can lock the windows in the back, so the children can't play with it, and you can also lock the doors from here as well. Which should be working. Just to show the electric mirrors working, so that's left, right, up, and down. On that side, we'll do the same again, so that's in, out to the left, up, and down. It's always good to know that a car is absolutely perfect as it should be, because there's no end times. I've gone to look at a car and you say, is everything as it should be? And they say, oh yes, yes. And you actually get there and find, oh no, that doesn't actually quite work, or that's broken, or whatever. It's very irritating, because really you want the car to be right. One glove box here, controls. Another glove box here. There's actually a lot of pockets and stuff around in this car, nice deep door wells. One cup holder, nice, covered up, a nice and glossy interior. One cup holder, second cup holder, free receipt. A little thing here to put knickknacks in, lots of space here because of the way the transmission tunnel is, and this being quite a nice high armrest means it actually works as an armrest, like a lot of cars which is not really an armrest at all. I haven't cleaned the interior of this car yet, so it will look a bit glossier, a bit shinier obviously when you come to buy it. There's my phone, which is good to have. Another little cupboard in here. Sorry about that. Also got a armrest as well, which is very deep, cavernous in fact. Holds a lot of stuff in here, including my chocolate. Yeah. Little gadget which sits on the top. And yeah, I'll show you the standard of the interior. So you can see that. There's no not really much marking or anything else on the seats. Still the odd bit of where it's a bit dirty. The guys who had this car previously were did a lot of stuff with Bernardo's with the young people there, and did a lot of walking and outdoor pursuits and things. So it's a little bit of grubbiness, but I think here really it could just do with a good wash valley. Now I clean and valley cars up to a certain standard, but I don't have full wet and dry valleys because it adds to the cost, which generally speaking I find the user just wants to, generally people looking to buy from me are just looking to get the car, a good quality car, as cheaply as they can. Okay, so door, the driver's seat, all have armrests. Obviously there is both airbags on the seats, on the side impact airbags. There is airbags in the driver's airbag on the front as well. You can see on the passenger side, even though it has a good box, there's still a good working airbag there. Oh, another thing to note up here is a nice sunglasses holder, which is nice. So, jumping in the back, that's here. Again, the carpets here are in very good condition. No rips, tears or anything on any of the seats. All have nice headrests, armrest, and again, very good condition inside. Back pockets for map holders. Actually, this is a nice little thing as well for people in the back. Haven't been left out when it comes to a cup holder, so they can have their Starbucks in the back too. Other brands available. So yeah, there we go. And the doors again, everything in good condition, no rips, tears or anything. have a look in the inside of the back. Now this is pretty interesting. It's got the original load cover, which looks like so, and goes back. Now this load cover is meant to be able to go in this special little hidden bit under here, which is actually a hidden place for putting your dirty stuff, your grubby bits and your dirty boots and shoes and things, and also doubles up as a space for this. Should you want to put the seats flat, you pull this out on either side and it slots out, and then it slots in this gap here, and then it keeps it out of the way, so you can then, I'm not going to do it all now with one hand, but then you can hold the seats completely flat. As you can see, both sides going back and forth no problem, and have a pretty cavernous space there, lots of space, a very, very big boot actually, and there are other little cubby holes around. This is a little cubby hole for, again, putting stuff in. There's a little black bag in there, that's quite handy. There you go. Wonderful. Again, just shut this side door. Finally, the passenger side. I'd say this will be a bit cleaner, and I've had a chance to give it a proper go over. But it looks to me like it could do with just a wet and dry vac on these carpets and things, would really bring them up to brand new. Marks other than just a bit of general sort of dirt, really. And it's, when I say dirt, I mean being very picky. There we are. So if you require any more information, then do just ask. I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be checked that I haven't shown you, but all the indicators work, the front lights, fog lights, rear fog lights, windscreen wipers are all brand new, all round. All the information displays work perfectly, as you can see on the test drive, with it showing which ways, what's happening with the engine power and battery power and all that sort of thing. The climate control works beautifully, ice cold, and yeah, so please do get in touch and arrange a test. Any test is welcome. Part exchanges, cash either direction, bikes or cars, and yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.